What were you doing 50 years ago today? Yes, people don't seem to tire of telling me they weren't alive yet. Well, bully for you. I was, and this is what I was doing. I was keeping my diary. I was drawing an entire picture diary page every single day of my life at that point. And on the 9th of June 1976, I was reviewing the comics because Wednesday was the day that the comics came. They came through my letterbox and I got quite a few of them. One of them being Look In, which I cut a small picture out to show it. It had Benny Hill on the front cover, and I was puzzling over the authorship of the Benny Hill strip and had managed to find the signature of the artist. I couldn't decipher it at the time, but it was Bill Titcombe. Bill Titcombe, who'd done a lot of work on Tom and Jerry comics you may have seen in things like TV Comic while he was doing Look In. And I was also reviewing Mighty World of Marvel, where I have found time to write a good story by Len Wein with crummy art by Herb Trimpe. I can only apologise to Herb Trimpe. I really seem to take against him. I took against a few artists. X-Men Death of Professor X, don't comment on that. Avengers and Conan inked by the Crusty Bunkers, which I think was Neil Adams' studio. Or maybe it was Tony DeZuniga. I don't know. Maybe you do. Anyway, I was reviewing those and I had my records for the day. Every day I record my record for the day in my diary. I had two on the 9th of June 1976. One of them was Welcome Back by John Sebastian, the theme tune to Welcome Back Kotter, which was never shown on TV in this country, but I bought the record anyway. Loved it. And the other one is Got to Get You Into My Life by the Surprise Sisters. No. Me neither. Most of my diary was taken up with me writing down what I saw on the telly. The Osmonds might refer to the Osmonds cartoon, maybe not. Wicker's World was the travel show which was a bit more upmarket. Luke's Kingdom, don't know what that was. Dangerous Knowledge, it does sound a bit porny, but I'm sure it wasn't. Sports Town does sound a bit porny, but I'm sure it wasn't. The Wombles, well, you see the pattern we're going through here. Actually, there's one called The Changes, which does sound a little bit like Loose Women, but I'm sure it wasn't. And Star Turn, which sounds like a combination of all of the above. Anyway, I have no idea what those TV shows were, but I found the time to draw a little logo for every single one. Why? What were you doing 50 years ago?